Hi, I'm Antonella, and I'm a lead technical recruiter. I have been working in HR and recruitment for 8 years now, and almost 4 of them are in the video game industry. And I worked in different companies and recruited for a huge variety of different projects. And today, I want to talk about what happens in behind the scenes of the recruitment process. One of the most common concerns for junior candidates is to feel underestimated during the recruitment process. But hey, if a company is interviewing you, it's because they definitely saw an alignment between your skills and their needs. Also, a company is not just looking to hire for someone that can complete tasks, but also for someone that can communicate effectively and work together with the whole team. So how would you showcase all of that during the recruitment process? But more specifically, how would you answer complex interview questions? And I'm not just talking about yes or no questions, but questions like, for example, can you tell me about the most challenging project that you worked in the past? So those questions can be answered by using the STAR method. What exactly is the STAR method? Well, it's a tool that will help you architect the way that you deliver information. So let's break it down. It consists of 4 steps. And the first step is the S that stands for situation. So here, what you want to do is provide a little bit of context of the project that you're going to be talking about. So for example, if it's a video game, you can mention the genre, you can also mention the engine that you are using and the platform or platforms where the game was going to be released. Now, moving on to a second step, we have the T that stands for task. So, if you are working with the whole team, you can definitely cover what was expected from the team. But it's very important that you mention and you highlight your personal tasks and responsibilities. Now, moving on to a third step of the method, we have the A that stands for action. And this is the longest part of the method. Here, what you want to cover is all the steps that you took to address the situation. And you can also mention any additional tools or softwares that you are using. And finally, for the fourth step, we have the R that stands for result. Here, basically, you want to talk about the outcome of all of your efforts. And you can also mention 2 things. If you have any measurable results or metrics, and one of my favorite ones, you can also talk about all the lessons that you learned while working on the project. But the best advice that I can give you is to always be yourself during the recruitment process. I hope that helps.